On some lists, Australia pulls rank as one of the world's most livable countries. It's a pretty sweet place to live with uber high standards in terms of quality of life. But when it comes to gender equality, Australia doesn't even hit the top 20. The Global Gender Index just out puts Australia at number 24 on a list of 136 countries. The index measures the relative gaps between men and women across health, education, economics and politics.
Regardless of how rich a country is or how poor a country is, how equitably are they distributing the wealth and the opportunities that they do have between women and men.
In the 2006 report, Australia was ranked 15th. This time around, we slipped 10 spots, coming in just below the US. And we're well behind our New Zealand neighbours, who come in at 7th place. Women in South Africa, Cuba, Burundi, the Philippines, Latvia and Lesotho all enjoy greater equality with men than Australia. Although no country has yet achieved true gender equality, all of the Nordic countries bar Denmark have closed 80% of the gap. Iceland topped the list, followed by Finland, Norway and Sweden. And not surprisingly, Yemen is at the very bottom. Overall, in the gender stakes, the world has closed 96% of health gaps, 93% of education gaps, 60% of economic participation gaps, and 21% of political empowerment gaps. Politics is where gender equality is the hardest to achieve. Political empowerment rankings are determined by the ratio of females with seats in Parliament over men, the ratio of females in ministerial roles over men, and the number of years a female has been head of state during the past 50 years. And we all know how badly Australia fares in that department. We came in 43rd in the political empowerment category. Our first ever female PM, Julia Gillard, was only in the top seat for 3 years before being ousted by her predecessor Kevin Rudd. And it was no easy ride for her when she was in power. Current PM Tony Abbott is still being heavily criticised for having just one female member in his ministry. Despite our poor performance on the political front, the Global Gender Index does tell us that Australia has seen improvements in economic opportunity, and that's mostly because of increases in wage equality.
The next frontier of gender equality depends on how they facilitate the division of labour at home versus the division of labour at work, and how quickly women are going to enter positions of economic leadership and political leadership.
It's no wonder the Nordic countries are in the lead, given they have some of the most progressive policies in the world when it comes to parental leave and childcare, allowing women greater freedoms in the workforce. This year, Tony Abbott campaigned for one of the most generous paid parental leave schemes Australians have ever seen, causing division even within his own party. We're yet to see how Abbott's plan will play out, but in any case, there's still a long way to go before women will be on equal footing with men in Australia.